Hi everyone, it's Tonya and day 18 of the Marion Smith Challenge, and I wanted to kind of follow up with you on the progress of my room today. I've been very busy. Look at all my countertops. I know a lot of this you've seen me do already, but I just wanted to share a couple of things with you. One is, see this big box right here? I found this box downstairs, and I never used it in here because it jets out just a little bit further than the other boxes. But it's also deeper and wider. So I decided to go ahead and bite the bullet and bring it in here. And let's see if I trip over it. It may not get to live here, but we'll see. I was able to take all of the junk that was underneath the desk that was in the cardboard box, go back and look at day one, and get it in here. And what this is all of the like cardstock. Like this is like red cardstock and white cardstock, gray. There's some pink in there and some tan. Anyway, so I was able to get all that in here along with my acrylic albums and the binds that were just kind of sitting on this other little shelf next to me. Then my feathers. And then in here, I got all of the packaged cardstocks that I have that were left over from just various projects or whatever. And like I got all of this at Walmart a couple of days ago on sale for $1 a pack. Look at that. They're Reminisce chocolate brown cardstock packs and gold packs. So I got all of that in here, and then I got my charms and bling and stuff. And then up here I have all my Prima bling that's up here and some butterflies. So in getting this tub over here, because it holds so much more, I was able to clear out a couple of these, and in here right now is all the projects for the church. So this will soon go away when I get the kits put together for the church. And the great thing is it's not stacked up on top of my closet. I might leave this empty for things like that. And then I got all my embossing powders and stuff in here, which I had those in a box over at the cutting station. So I'm excited about that. And then this one just has some random paper and then some stencils in it. So I'm excited. Okay, so I'm going to pan up so you can take a look. I got it all cleared up. My next goal for maybe next weekend, I'm going to paint that shelf. I was able to get some more of the green and purple paint. I'm going to paint that shelf the same color as the rest of it, so it'll all kind of be uniformed. So I got all of that done, and then I'm going to kind of walk back here. You can see I'm keeping it neat. The lady I owe the Zippy Mate to, be patient. I'm looking for a box. As soon as I find one, I'll send it to you. And then on the top, I had shared that box. It's called the Perfect Box, and that's the DVD CD holder one. And I was sharing it the other day, and one of my viewers actually commented back and said Sizzix dies shouldn't be stacked one on top of the other because it will ruin the blades, which I think I have heard that once before. So I took her advice and turned the container over on its side, stacked them that way, so they're neatly stacked here. They're all stacked up here. And then I'm keeping also some paper here that is the same size as the die so that I have it ready to go. And then up here in the Perfect Box, I took away, there was another box here that these had kind of started to outgrow. So I stuck all my embossing jackets and my quick cuts dies and my center pieces for the movers and shapers dies. For the Tim Holtz dies, and then of course my glitter catcher is back there too. So I just wanted to show you guys I am keeping up with my goal of keeping this all cleaned up, and trust me, major projects were happening in here this weekend because I did those boxes with Avery, and I did all of the dyeing and the cutting for the books. So I am very proud of myself for keeping this clean. Okay, now I'm going to flip you around to the other side of the room because I got a few things on the desk I want to share. Okay, under the desk I have, let it focus, hang on. I wanted to share, I've got this big tub has my my long scraps in it that are 12 inches long, which is not ideal, but I don't want to get rid of that container because it takes up too much space and it has nowhere else to live, and I'm not going to throw it away. On top there, those are scraps that I'm currently using for these books, so once I'm done, I'll put them away. And then the 3-tier was on the other side of the room, and I was able to get all of my fabric in there. And then I have, those are my canvases. And the bottom one, the brown one, has shipping material in it, and then the top one has my journals that I love to have handy. So, and then of course those are my 3 Michaels tiers. Now up on top of the desk, I had a couple people comment back and ask me about my lighting solution that I did for my husband fixed up for me. So there we go. All it is a clamp light, but the lamp that I put on the inside of it is one of those energy efficient lamps that does not get hot. And I like it that it's clamped because I can move it whenever I'm shooting something on this station. I can actually move that and turn it and twist it. So that was my solution there, and it works perfect. Now the other thing I want to share with you is yesterday I got energetic and decided to resurface all my Cricut mats. And when I was at Michael's the other day, I found this Krylon adhesive remover, and this is what it did to my mat, which is okay with me because I don't really use the grid that much, but it removes the adhesive perfectly in a matter of seconds. But what it also does is it removes the paint from the mat. So if you happen to see this at Michael's and you think, ooh, I'd really like to try that adhesive remover on my mat, be forewarned, it will remove the paint. And then of course that's the sticky stuff that I had out to resurface the mat. So I'm happy with it. I mean, it definitely is a much cleaner surface, and I was able to use it again over and over again already. But just be forewarned, I wanted to kind of let you in on that a little bit. But look at how neat my station is. I'm so proud of myself. Look at that. Major projects going on, and it's still very clean. I still have to get rid of those. I'm still very insecure about this whole gypsy thing. There's a few quirky things about it that I find a little annoying, so I may or may not get rid of that tower yet. I'm still holding secure here. But thank you guys for watching, and again, I just wanted to just kind of fill you in. I'm very proud of my space. It's so clean. Thanks.